right. Keturah, tell us your hilarious story because you are so adorable. One of my hilarious students. Help us, Jesus. Okay, go ahead, honey.
So it's been 6 years through this journey.
Yeah, 6 years.
I started off at South University. I was in the program and they closed.
Oh.
And I waited a little while and I found out that they were not accredited. So I went to I went to Chamberlain and I had to start all over.
What does not accredited mean? Nothing transfers. You may or may not be able to take the NCLEX. It may or may not be recognized by some states. If I could advise anyone who has family or friends thinking of nursing school, please tell them to do more research about the school than even when you're in school doing research for this test. Because some of you made that very bad decision to go to a school that was the worst school ever in the whole nation, and you didn't know anything about the school. You want to look up their NCLEX passage rate. You want to put the school name, and you say, is school name accredited? That's how you do it, okay? Because I have caught quite a few of you who go to these schools, and man, I'm telling you, they're a piece of crap. I had people from Florida tell me they had this online program, and they wanted them to take clinicals, and they get down there and it's a storefront that's been closed and they don't even exist, and you've been sending your money to this online programming. It's just horrible. Okay, so that's terrible. So did they write off your money? Did they give you your money back? Did they do anything?
No, there's still a lawsuit going.
Okay, okay.
And so that was 3 years wasted down the drain.
3 years?
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
since I was in the program.
Yeah, it's a 4-year program.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Put them on blast. What's their name?
South University.
Funky ass South University. Now, write it down. Join the class action. That's how we do that. We're gonna get our money back. All right. So you got to what school now? Did you
I
go?
went to I took a year off, got pregnant with my daughter.
That's a blessing.
So yeah.
Raina. I love that name.
And after 2 months, when my daughter was 2 months, I enrolled in the May session. So she was 4 months and I started going back to school.
Oh, that's me.
So and I went to Chamberlain. I did my prereqs and everything all over. My mom has been a blessing through this process.
You're the reason, Mama.
Amen.
Yay!
Yes,
I say you
Mom.
can't do without good family.
Y'all see she look like me.
You look like
her, girl.
Get it right.
But yeah, so I'm one of those people. I always say I'm lucky I can get up and go because my mom is always available 24/7.
Okay, so you got it. You holding her down with the babies. Okay.
Always.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah,
So-
that shit matters. Because I didn't have no mama to do none of that.
So I did everything over at Chamberlain. We started off online,
Oh, okay.
and then switched to in person. Did Chamberlain, did clinicals. I actually had really great clinicals.
Yeah, Chamberlain's got a good rep.
I went everywhere for clinicals.
I think they closed their campus, but they got a good rep.
They're just online now,
Oh,
and you can still go in person for clinicals. But you can go to Columbus for the main,
Oh,
for if
okay.
you want to go in person.
okay. So they're in Columbus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so finished nursing school. I'm one of those students who nursing school was not hard for me. I'm one of those people who don't have to study and can just do it.
That's how I am. Yeah.
So nursing school was a breeze. And so the only class I struggled in was farm.
Pharmacology sucks.
Yeah, farm was the only the class I struggled in. And afterwards, everybody was taking their tests and they were telling me, hey, I'm getting maternity. I said, well, I'm great.
We just heard that this morning.
I said, I'm great at maternity. So I said, well,
And had some kids and everything.
thank you. I said, let me go take it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to take it on my daughter's birthday. I was doing too much. I had a whole party set up for her. People were over my house decorating.
Here we go again.
I'm ordering food like I always do.
Yeah.
I'm ordering food. I said, okay, I'm going to be back. Y'all give me like an hour or two. Let me go
To take a test? Are you crazy?
She said
Oh,
an
yeah,
hour
you
or
was
two.
doing the most, sis. Definitely. My God.
I went and took the test. And When I came back out, I looked at, it was a lady in the front. I said, "You're looking at a nurse."
Okay, girl.
I can't stand you.
I
cannot stand my baby.
I said, "I hope we meet again in the near future in
At
the
a hospital somewhere. A mental hospital. Yeah, psychiatric ward. Floor 5.
And then I scheduled it again, 45 days, which I know now from Shelly, don't do it.
Don't never do that.
Never.
No, and I'm going to say that loud and clear. My babies know. They're good babies. But the babies that don't know, please, the worst thing you can do is fail and schedule that damn test 45 days later. You will always fail, I guarantee you. It's not a negativity thing. It's the fact that you don't know nothing more in 45 days, trust me. So it's the worst thing you can do, and then of course they see you coming. I think what happens is they give you this notification that you can test in 45 days. They lead the student to believe that's when they should test. That is not the way we do things. We wait, we pump our brakes, we say, oh God, I would have killed everybody in the hospital. Let me go on and learn some stuff.
Yeah, so, and the first time I got all farms, so just so you know.
Pharmacology?
All meds. I kept getting meds, meds.
Oh no, that's bad.
I kept getting meds. I said, this ain't maternity.
Well, you used all them questions up. You used all them questions
You got to
up.
get the
Right.
meds done.
So, second time, I said, okay,
Maybe this will be maternity.
I said, you know what? I remember the meds I got, so they ain't gonna give me anything. Maybe they're gonna give me the same one. So I studied the same exact meds.
No, never the
She
same
said the same
stuff.
exact meds.
Well,
Y'all pray for your
I should say I memorized, not studied. I memorized the same exact meds, and I said, well, I got it this time. And when I went, I took it, I came back, it was the same lady. I said, you know, I had to get my feet wet the first time.
Yes.
No, you didn't.
I said, you know, I know what to expect. I got it now.
Now remember, the people that you're talking to know if you failed or passed.
Right.
So they probably thinking this poor child. She
It was
don't
like
know what she
crazy,
talking about.
crazy.
Yeah, they know. They know if you pass or you fail because you dropped off the screen if you pass. Because you can't register anymore. You drop off as a registrant.
Oh, so she knew.
Yeah. Yeah, she's probably laughing still.
Yeah, I said, I got my feet wet. You know, now I know what to expect, so I know I did good. But it was nice meeting you. Don't see me again.
Okay.
And so I was praying that. So then my sister came to you. My sister name is Mona.
Yeah.
She
Mona.
said she was in your class for a while. You kept trying to kick her out to go take her test.
Yes, we doing
And
that.
she was here for about
Sounds
a year.
familiar.
Yes,
The hell out of my class, Ari.
Ari,
Jesus.
she be doing that.
child.
Yeah, just go. Just get out.
So she was here like a year and a half.
Yeah,
And she did
was
your
here a
class.
while.
And
Sadie-
also
Sadie, too.
my
Yeah.
cousin
Sadie
Sade
Yeah.
Khan, she came to her.
Yeah, that's like my sister. Sadie Khan, Sadie, you know I love you. Woohoo! Now I got a little sister. Yeah.
She came to her, and so my sister kept telling me, like, you're messing up, go to Shelly right now. Forget what everyone is doing. Take the time, go to Shelly. So I called her and she wasn't answering. I didn't know that she don't answer the call. You got to text her. I said, you know, I'm pulling up. I'm knocking on this door.
So look at my cousin's face. She's so happy to see you. Hey, oh, you look so beautiful.
Yes.
She's a queen.
Thank you. So I came in and I filled everything out, and so I was asking, being extra, Shelly, like, now don't ask me no questions. I'm gonna see you in class. I said you sure will. So I came in class, and my score, my first day was.
You had a good score.
It was like 65.
It was a
or
good score.
something.
Anything in the 60s for your very first day in my class is outrageously beautiful. Trust
Yeah,
me.
it was in the 60s, and then I saw that
You just can't stay there.
I was staying in the 60s for a while, but I wasn't applying myself.
No, you was clowning.
I was clowning.
Fucking around.
I was.
She was
And
clowning.
I just was doing the most. And so I actually said, you know what, let me start mastering. I kid you not.
Start. No, man, that's the first thing you're supposed to do day one. That's
Right.
start. Pray for your girl.
She took a lot of money from me from not doing my homework.
She kept in charge. Just clowning.
So I started actually follow her routine. It works. I kid you not. I started the psych. I started the psych, and I answered the questions, watched videos, and I mastered, took good notes, and I followed up her plan. I watched the videos, and I noticed that my score was getting higher because
and you're really good in toe to toe.
Yeah, toe to toe. I was
awesome.
Yeah, because
first toe to toe, one of our best toe to toes, to be honest.
All right.
When I came to toe to toe, at first I was looking like.
Who's she talking to, right?
Oh, we a nurse in here. So, you know, you're on the spot. She asks you, and it's like you have your patient. You're the nurse. You have to figure out your labs, your diagnosis. It's like
no notes. We don't let you use notes.
You don't use notes. It's everything off head. And so the more I was mastering my subject, I knew toe to toe got better for me, and my grades was getting better.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And so after that, I just noticed that I was doing good, but then every time we would take any other test, my grade would be like really good, but farm, I was still.
Oh, that's true. That's true, because that was the one thing I did notice about Keturah when she would come to toe to toe, and there's a couple of you that were like that. One of them, you will be happy to know, also passed their test today. They'll be here later, but they were in toe to toe, and I'm like, you don't know your meds. Go study your freaking meds. And remember our baby Ola didn't know his meds. Go study your meds. You're right, the meds were a big deal. And you thought about that first test and thought, oh God, I gotta study meds.
Yeah, I said I gotta study meds. So after I got done mastering, I said, you know what, this is my time now to focus on meds. Like, I really have to do this.
First test hit you back.
Yeah. So I made my note cards, and I went and watched all your farm video. At that point, I told myself, I'm not watching no Love and Hip Hop.
Right. When was Love and Hip Hop part of the diet anyway? When was you, what?
Or baddies. I'm not watching any baddies.
Love and Hip Hop though.
Or Jocelyn Cabaret. So those are the shows. Or Jocelyn Cabaret. I went detox. And so, you know, I told myself I got a month.
She didn't even say Grey's Anatomy. At least make me somewhat happy and make it a medicine show. Yeah. No.
It wasn't.
She said Love and Hip Hop. So
I said, you know what? I'm gonna just whatever I do, eat, sleep is gonna be all nursing from here on out.
You think?
Amen.
And what I did was I did a complete. I called it my detox. I said I wasn't drinking alcohol. Now you know that was hard.
Oh, I did have to cuss you out about the alcohol. I had to tell her off.
But so
she said that's what she said the first day. She was a drunk. Yeah, she said that's what she was. She said the baby say I love your honesty, by the way. I love you anyway. But when I talked to Keturah, it was in a classroom setting, and it wasn't with her personally, but I was telling the class, a lot of y'all sitting in here are drinking too damn much, because every other patient we get at the hospital, they are alcoholics, you guys. They're really bad alcoholics, and they're not old, okay? It's easy to slip. So I said a lot of times we created the problem, because you remember we said that the going advice was one drink a day is fine.
Like
that is not true. One drink a day is not true. And thank God they revised it. What is it now, everyone? It's 3 a week is the limit, because we're getting alcoholics just doing one glass. They weren't like, she was not like alcoholic on the street. It's just she would have a little wine and she never thought about it. I said, that's too much. Cut it out. Next thing you know, the bottle's gone. And, and you're not doing nothing bad. She doesn't look like no drunk, but I was telling her, you're messing up your liver. You messing up your liver, period. Stop it.
Yeah.
Good girl.
So I went detox completely without no wine for a whole month.
Good girl.
And
you didn't even care.
I didn't care. I got off birth control for a month because I felt like it was throwing me off. My body, just everything.
She would have her alarm ring in class.
Yeah,
birth
take her
control.
pill.
I said, what is that alarm for? It's time to take my pill. This girl. I tell you, she's special.
So I just detox, and it would be to the point where as I'm driving, I'm listening to Shelly. If I'm at home cleaning, Shelly on my
Shelly
speaker.
B, not Cardi B.
I'm just continuously listening to videos, and I was answering 150 to 200 questions a day.
But not at the same time. Please
Not
tell
at the
them,
same
'cause they're gonna
time.
trip.
Not at the same time.
Five to 25.
I did it 10 questions
Yeah, 10.
at a time, and I read the rationale, and I took a little break in between. Not all at once.
Mm-hmm.
And so, next thing you know, I said, you know what? I'm ready. I know I'm ready for this test. And I kept.
And you didn't have no
You
birthday
nervous.
party planned that day?
No, I didn't have no birthday party planned.
Thank you, God.
And so I was nervous. I said, I'm ready to take my test. I know she kept telling me, you're getting there, you're getting there.
She was good in total time.
And so I said, you know what, let me take this test. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna pick
Step out on faith.
step out on faith, and I'm gonna pick the day that's the worst day in history. I'm gonna make it positive.
9/11.
9/11, I took my test.
Yay! I like that! That's such a great idea! Oh my God, that's precious. Now, what time did you schedule it for?
3 p.m.
Oh, wow.
Because
See,
I realized
'cause she
that
like
I'm
to
not
sleep.
a morning person.
That's true.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's all right. You gotta do you, boo.
Right.
Now, when you went, did you feel nervous?
No.
Did you have anything you took to not to be nervous,
No,
or
I
just
didn't.
showed up?
I had fufu.
Uh-oh, what's fufu? Give me some fufu. What's the fufu? Fufu or soup?
Yeah.
Give me
I
some
had-
fufu or soup.
Yeah, I had fufu.
What the hell is that?
It's like it's like a dough. It's like in a mashed potato thing. You eat it with different sauces. Like, yeah.
Oh, you see that on TV, yeah.
Yeah, I had fufu, but I had fufu around. It was like 11 because
Lunch.
and then I didn't eat anything. I slept. I got up like an hour and a half early before my test,
Okay.
and I wanted to do something different that I've never done. So I did yoga at home because I never do yoga, and I did yoga. Oh, and leading up to my test that whole month, I fast and prayed for 30 days.
Oh, that's it. Fast and pray for 30 days. You
I
already know God
fasted
got you.
and I got baptized too.
Oh,
Amen.
Remember, I got
wow.
baptized before my test. I said I wanted to walk right with God. I wanted to be detox of everything.
Yeah. No more setting alarms for birth control pills.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
So I got baptized. I did my detox, and then, like I said, I fasted and prayed for 30 days. And then I said, you know what, God, I've done it right. I don't, I have a good heart. I've never done bad to anyone, and
Bless
this
this
is
test.
my time, and I know it's my time.
How many questions did you get?
85.
Amen. Amen.
Did
It
you
was
think
scary.
you failed?
Yes.
Well, how
because
many
when-
questions did you get the first test?
85. Both
And how
times.
many? Oh shit! That's why we laughed at you. We did laugh. She
Yeah.
killed people both times.
Both
She
times.
killed everybody on her test both times. But now, what did you do? You revived them. They're
Yeah.
living. They're healthy.
They're
They're,
alive.
out of the hospital. And 85.
When I clicked that 85 and saw it shut down, I closed my eyes and I was like this, and I started crying. I was like sitting like that for 5 minutes.
Cause
The
you cried.
lady,
You
yeah,
got
the lady
deja vu.
came. She tapped me on the shoulder. She said, "Is it time for a break? Do you need a break?" I said, "I need a break from life right now."
Is this the same lady you keep bugging every
Yes,
time?
I'm like, why is she always there?
It's her job. There's a thought. Yeah.
And when I came back out, she was like, "You got anything to say?"
See, I told you she knew. She knew you passed.
I said, actions speak better than words. If you see me next time, because I'm not giving up. But if you don't,
Because you thought you had failed.
I did. I said, if you don't, that's God. But here's the thing, in the middle of the test, I felt like the questions were so easy that I had to take a break, and I went to the bathroom. I'm pouring cold water on my face like, this cannot be real. These are easy to me.
That's real.
Because now your little ass knows some shit.
Imagine
that.
So, and I text Shelly that morning. I didn't sleep all night. I was up all
You were
night.
waiting on the score.
And I kept going over like more questions and all these things. And then the next day at 7 a.m. it said, congratulations.
Yes.
6:45.
I said, okay, I'm not about to call Shelly. She's going to cuss me out. It's too early.
Probably cuss you out, yeah.
And so I said, let me text her. Because I'm still in shock. So, and that's
I
my
would take
best
that
friend. And
as
she has been through
Best
this
friend.
journey with me. I'm talking about
got
calling
you.
off. Hey, there go gas money. Go to school. Here go low money for Shelly class. Pay her. You need to. Pay her the whole 1,000. Here go 500. You add a 500. We gonna pay
You
her
talking
off.
BFF?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
We
ride
have
or
been-
die. I got
She
one of
take
them.
the shirt off her
We
back
have
to
been
anybody.
friends.
There's no way that I was gonna leave her hanging. No.
We've been friends since I was 12.
Oh, since you were 12.
So
I got a BFF. She repoed my stolen car back. She did that.
Because she wanted to study, she wanted
Yeah,
to do
took
it.
a baseball bat, told me we was gonna beat him up and take our car back. I
And-
said, you gonna beat him up. I don't know
and my
nothing about that.
boyfriend as well. He's been a great help through this, like paying all my bills and everything. for
Wait.
me.
She said her boyfriend.
My boyfriend.
You might want to say his name and give him some propers.
LaShawn Daniels.
Hey, LaShawn! Shout out to the dude who got her now because she is a fool. So we got to give me some credit. There
Yeah,
you
he
go.
deals with a lot.
Yeah.
So,
So what would you say to the babies,
I would say,
advice-wise?
advice-wise, you are here because you need help. Take it.
Amen.
Whatever you was doing clearly isn't working out. So you came here, and if you're paying your money, apply yourself.
That's true.
Because the
Good
minute
advice.
I started applying myself, the sky was the limit from there. Because
Amen.
I was actually learning. I think with nursing school, as we're in there, I'd say learning and dumping.
Oh, that's a good point.
You're
Because
learning,
you're
you're
not
passing,
really
you're dumping.
keeping it.
You're not retaining it.
Yes.
See, I
you
feel like
try.
Shelly gave you a chance after nursing school because it's not pressure. You don't have to study to fail or pass. You just have to be in the moment and be present. And Shelly gave you the opportunity to do that, and it's like you can actually go at your pace and retain this information. There's no hurry. But do the work.
This was your third time?
Thank you.
Third
Come
time.
here, girl. You're just too
Yes.
pretty.
Yes.
I love her.
Amen.
I'm gonna miss you.
Yes,
You're so crazy.